Welcome back to Social Media Marketing to get leads and grow your business fast. In this training video, we'll be speaking about the 20 minutes a day that I recommend that you spend on social media. Next up is Pinterest. Okay, so you come onto Pinterest. The first thing that you want to look at is check your messages. You can see your messages down here. It might be someone wanting to pay you lots of money, so do not miss this step. Make sure you're checking who your messages are from. Okay, the simple way to follow people on Pinterest is type in the actual topic that you want here. So female entrepreneur, let's say for instance, and I'm going to find my competitors. So I'm going to say pinners, and I'm going to say, let's say Female Entrepreneur Association, and I'm going to have a look at the people that follow the Female Entrepreneur Association. Now I'm going to come down here and I'm just going to start following people who are following the Female Entrepreneur Association. Now what you can do at this stage if you want to is that you can actually, don't be an idiot about this, but you can actually find, say for instance, that's a really cute board. So I'm going to send this person a message and I'm going to drop that there and say, love this board, so cute. And that's it. So I've just sent her a private message, and one time is enough. I'm going to go back to the people, so come back again. These are the people following the Entrepreneur Association, and I can see this person here. I'm going to follow her, and I'm going to click on her picture. And I'm going to message her and I'm going to say, do you have a detox drink? Probably should have written hi, but that's okay. Going to come down and let's find someone that's a bit more of a business. So wedding magic, brides, wedding planners and professional vendors sign up free. Wedding magic software, okay, so them. So you can actually from there as well, once you hover over the follow, you can actually follow more people as well that also follow these boards. So it's a fast way to try to get more followers. You do have a limit per day as well on Pinterest. I can't remember what that limit is. It's quite a lot, but you do have to stop at some point. So let's go to this one here. So style, so I'm going to say follow the soups, yum, and follow. Find something that catches your eye. So don't lie when you do this. Just go down. There's some really nice stuff here. And you know what? I'm just going to say, because I actually like everything here. I'm going to message her and drop in there. Wonderful. So that's what you do. You just start to get people to start to notice you on Facebook, on Pinterest, on different locations. So that is it. You want to be pinning in there as well. So make sure you're actually pinning inside your Pinterest account. Depending on what you're using, you might be able to pin directly. You might not be able to. You might be able to pin through some software, or you might have to come in here and do it directly. Next, we'll talk about Facebook. So when it comes to Facebook, there's a few things that you want to be doing. You've got your automatic posts going up inside your Hootsuite or Buffer app, whatever you're using. Then you want to come down and you want to see how your interaction's going. I really don't do much on this page at all at the moment. I haven't done much for the last sort of 6 months on this page. I've been concentrating on other parts of my business. So have a look what's going on here. If you've got any comments that you need to in the notifications to answer. You then want to be going over to different groups. So let's come down groups that you don't own. So let's go to, this is just one of the groups. You want to come down and you want to like and you want to comment on people's posts in these groups. Write comments where you can. The other ones are with ones such as, I'm going to type it in here actually, coffee with Dan. So you want to come down and you want to write comments. This is another group. So make sure that you're commenting where you can. Make sure that you're helping people as much as you can. Make sure you are making the most of your time on Facebook inside groups that are groups that you've actually done your research to see that you actually need to be part of. The other thing you want to do is type in here people that you want to associate yourself with. So I'm going to write, can't remember her, let's have a look. People that you associate yourself with. So this is a community. So I want to, just like I told you in Pinterest, people that you want to associate yourself with, whether it's someone that you want to be on their blog, whether you want them on your blog, whether you want to be on their podcast, whether you want them on yours, whether you want them to sell something for you, whatever it is, you need to interact with them. So if you can find them on Facebook, come and find them and you start to like and comment, send a comment. A comment here is going to mean a lot more than putting just a like there. So just remember that. You want to come down and just read what they're writing about. 5 Etsy myths that are ruining your business. Read it and make a comment on it. Just skim over it if you have to. Or don't read it and then don't comment on it. Move on to the next one. So make sure you're going down the list to see where you can put a comment. Choose 4 or 5 people each time that you want to get in front of and be doing this, putting comments, liking their posts, sharing it. So this Etsy one, I'm going to 5 myths. I'm going to share that one. So share. When I click on share, I'm going to go share on a page I manage. I'm going to say my page and I'm going to post that. So I've shared it. They will see that I have shared it. That will bring them some attention. Unless they're getting 1,000 shares a day, which they're probably not going to notice it, then write a comment. They might be getting 1,000 comments a day. But after a while, once you start to be doing this on a regular basis, once you're putting up comments every day or sharing every day, they start to see who the consistent people are that are sharing and commenting on a regular basis. So the more people that share and comment on their posts in the first place, the longer it will take you, but eventually you'll get through and they'll start to notice you as well. Okay, so moving along to Icono Squares. Icono Square is where we are working, as I told you in another video, for Instagram. So this is where we do everything except for posting, because posting needs to be done from your phone. Now, currently at this time, there's no good way of posting on Instagram via a program. That changes, that might change tomorrow. It might have changed in the last 5 minutes. But as I speak, there's no good way to post on Instagram. So actually I think there's 1 or 2, but they keep on losing their API, so they can't actually post. They get the ability for a few days and then, or a few months, and then Instagram takes it away from them. So just be aware of that. You usually have to post straight to Instagram. That's fine. There is another program I know, but it's about $5,000 per month. I'm sure that you can't afford it. If you can afford $5,000 a month, go and get yourself a social media team to take care of this. Don't be doing it yourself at all. So what you want to be doing in Icono Square is, this is where you want to be interacting with people. As I said earlier, this is very, very important that you are interacting with people on Instagram with comments more than just likes. They're getting likes. Likes is not their problem. It is, well, for some of them it is their problem. But the ones that you really want to go after, it's, as much as you can comment, the better. I'm not saying don't like photos, that's fine. But what you really want to do is you want to start looking for people who you want to get in front of, and you want to start commenting on their photos. So, for instance, this is a friend of mine, Stephanie. She's a TV celebrity in Thailand, and she has got 500 likes on that image. They just put that up a few hours ago, but you can see she's only got 2 comments. So we can put a few, let's put some. So I've just put up a comment. She's in Disneyland. She's not someone that I need to comment on because she's a friend of mine. You can just see by seeing there's 500 likes and only 3 comments, she's a TV celebrity, just shows that not everyone's always commenting, and she will notice that comment much more than she'll notice who exactly all those people are that liked her photo. So let's go back to the feed. So you want to go down, like photos, comment on photos, and let's just say for every 10 likes you do, you put 1 comment. So you want to try to keep it that you are putting, a good 20 comments in a session, and they don't have to be long comments. I did find out yesterday that a friend of mine got banned on Instagram because she was putting just 1 smiley face all the way down on every single comment. Instead of actually putting a comment, she just put, I think, 30 comments of just a smiley face, and that was it. And she got banned by Instagram. She just wrote back saying, English isn't my first language. Sorry, I wasn't aware that that was a problem. But she can't do that anymore. So just so you know, don't just put the same 1 icon. They do pick up on that. They do have, it's for anti-spam regulations. They can see when you're doing that. So make sure you're putting, some real comments in there as well. Then the next thing you want to do is type up here one of your competitors. So let's say marketing. And I'm going to say InstaBiz marketing. Now here is the trick when it comes to getting followers who are going to interact with you. It's one thing to have a whole lot of followers. You can have, this person's got nearly 31,000 followers. But if they're not interacting with what you're doing, then there's absolutely no point having them. You would rather have half the amount of followers and have more of them interacting with you than having a whole lot of followers and no one's actually interacting with you. So here's the trick. I actually went over it in one of the earlier videos and I just want to show you now. So you can either come up here to followers, click here and go through their list of followers and choose people that most of them, they're interacting with this particular page for a reason. They're following this page because they want something to do with Instagram marketing tips. But what I want you to do is come to the individual photos and start to look at those. So let's have a look at this one, for instance. It's got 100 likes and 16 comments. The first thing that I want you to do, all of these people here have liked this particular photo. But what I want you to do first is go to the comments and go through each of these commenting people, and those are the first people that you want to follow because they're the ones that are interacting with the photo the most. So they're the ones that are more likely to interact with you. These people here are much more likely to interact with you than the people that are actually just following this account. Now, I'm not saying that the other ones won't because every image is going to get different followers. Different people have looked at it at different times of the day, but this is a great way to start that you can quickly build up a list of followers of people who actually interact with your business. So let's just say we'll click here, for instance. Here's this person. I'm going to follow them. I'm going to like their photo and I'm going to put a thumbs up on this one. That's it. And then come down the list and just do it all the way down for all of these. There's some, for instance, this one here. They've got the same picture here, so I'm not sure if it's the same company or they've just shared each other's photo. I'm just going to choose a photo that I really like, this one here. So don't be fake about it. You're going to find things that you like. If you can't find anything you like, then just leave that person and move on to the next one. So I'm going to put a comment here and I'm going to put, what color is it? I'm going to put a yellow heart. I like to actually just leave hearts. I don't know, it's just me. I like to leave hearts in the color combinations of the picture. So there's got like some of that yellowish color there. And then go back. So once you've actually gone through and liked all the people that have commented, then you can come through on the likes and you can say view all. And you can do exactly the same thing. So these are the people. If I had time, I'd write some comments on some of these as well. So that's what you want to do. You want to be going through and liking each of the people who are actually liking and commenting on these photos. So you don't want to worry too much about these followers because out of those 30,000 followers, only 111 actually liked this photo, only 16 commented, only 200 liked this. So I would rather you go after these 200 people that liked this image than just going through this list and liking and following all these people here. Once you go through and you do this a couple of times on these photos, now some of these people are going to be the same people over and over, so just do the main photo. So I always stick to these ones here with the most amount of likes and comments. Then go back to your list of up here, your competitors. Choose a different competitor. So let's say Unique Designs. I need to do a bit more research. I need to read who this person is, see who this is. It should be on your list already who your competitors are, so you should be able to type them straight in there. With their Instagram name, you should be able to type that straight in there and find them. I'm just doing a little bit of research like this. So again, here's a competitor. Here's a photo with 155 likes. Click on that. First, go after the comment people. So I'm going to go after these people, and I'm going to click here. I'm going to follow this person. I'm going to like their pictures. This is right up my alley. I actually come from a background of hair and makeup. So this actually means a lot to me. So I actually really appreciate that work. While I'm here, I'm just going to... Okay. So you just want to go through, and as I said, you want to choose your competitor. So find your competitors at symbol and choose an actual person, or you come down here and just see who the people are. Choose a person, have a look at the pictures that they've already posted, and target their followers that are already commenting and liking their particular photos. And you want to go after the commenters first and then go after the actual people that like it. So these people that are commenting are the ones that are the most interactive. The people liking the pictures are the second most interactive. And these people here are not even interacting. These are just people who have followed this board. And most of them, as you can see, 36,000, only 128 have liked this actual image. So this list here, a lot of these people are going to be a dead list. Whereas these ones are people that have recently interacted with this image. Then I want to go to My Media. I've had 16 people like this photo since yesterday, so I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to write here, thanks at the Life Wild, Barcelona, all in big area. That's it. Okay, so that is how you should be using your Instagram, your Pinterest, your LinkedIn, your Twitter, and your Facebook. So that is the end. That should take you about 20 minutes a day, or maybe you want to be doing it in blocks of 20 minutes. You might want to do 20 minutes in the morning and then 20 minutes in the afternoon as well. It really depends on your actual business. You might want to spend 40 minutes on a Tuesday and only 10 minutes on a Wednesday. It's really up to you how you feel like it needs to be done. But if you're doing consistent posting and consistent commenting and tweeting and everything, you'll find you'll start to build up a following very quickly. And if you follow my guidelines, you can do things in a very systemized way. So make sure that you start to take a look at what you're doing on your social media and making sure that there's faster ways that you can do what you're doing. Okay, and also I'm offering a bonus for anyone that leaves a review on the Udemy course. You will receive a bonus 20-minute free session with me to ask me any questions that you have about your social media. So any honest review is welcome. Whether you've got a good review or a bad review, I'm still offering you this free session because I want to talk to you about what you need assistance with. So leave a review. Once you've left it, just send me an email and write in the subject line Udemy free session. I'll find out from you what your actual username is on Udemy, and then we can get started and we can have a 20-minute free session on Skype, and you can ask me anything that you need to know about making sure that your social media accounts are set up properly and that you're getting the most value out of your social media as possible. Thank you.